Hi everyone, I want you to stay with me for the next couple of minutes. We're going to take a look at Jaclyn Smith's newest addition to her lines. Those are the 100% hand-tied monofilament and lace front wigs. Stay tuned. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandy and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today what we're going to do is an unboxing of one of Jaclyn Smith's latest additions to her line of wigs, which can all be bought and purchased from paulayoung.com. The style that we're going to do today is called Simply Elegant. There you go. And the color is in Silver Starlet. That's 465660 #4. Alrighty, so this particular hairstyle is a brand new one because it's fully 100% hand tied. It has a monofilament top plus all that lovely stretchy stuff that goes around the back of the head and makes it so light and comfortable, breathable. It also has a lace front, so it's the creme de la creme of Jaclyn Smith's wig line. So let's take a look. We're gonna see what she looks like out of the box, okay? So she comes nested inside the box with tissue and a net. Let's take the netting off. We're gonna take that off. And then we will also remove the stay and the tissue. So if we take her out just straight out of the box, look at that beautiful color. Look at the dimension, the light and the dark. I just love that about Jaclyn Smith's Silver Starlet color. Oh my gosh, she only has about 2 or 3 wigs that it doesn't come in, and I wish she'd put that in there because that's my color. I love this. Plus I love the rooting. Now you can see it's going to look just like a scalp. That's my hand that you see underneath there that's creating the light and the dark, my fingers. So it's going to look completely natural. And as a full mono top and hand tied, it does not have any permatease. So if permatease is for you, this girl is not necessarily for you. But she's a regular bob, a longer bob. And we'll look at her dimensions as soon as we get done looking at the cap construction, okay? So turning her right side in, or inside out, look at that beautiful lace front. It's truly temple to temple, and it's got about 2 inches of depth that you can take advantage of. The mono top is nice and silky and flexible. I don't know if you can see all the individually hand-tied fibers that are in there. Of course, we've got this very stretchy, comfortable, airy, silky product that encompasses the whole head, and the hair fibers are tied to. And then down below, from about the mid-back on down to the nape, it looks like we've got a little more structure and support for the hair down there so that it doesn't get overly stretched out. When we look at the nape, we have a really nice velvet, extended velvet nape, and of course the Velcro adjusters. So that's a really nice feature here for all of these things. Let's see. Alrighty. Well, I am excited to try her on. Oh, one thing else I noticed. They actually stitched and tied some of the hairs to the underside of the ear tabs, right at the juncture of where the lace front stops and the ear tab begins. So that's going to give you a much more natural appearance. It's going to look more like your natural hair coming out very close to the cheek and the skin. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and try her on. I'm excited. Before I do, let's talk about what I'm wearing just right now. This happens to be another Jaclyn Smith wig. It's her Hollywood Lights in the same color, my favorite, Silver Starlet. And of course, you can take a look here. I did a review of her, and I'll put that link down below for you too. So let's get our wig on here. So This is Simply Elegant, and we'll just put her on and talk about her dimensions. Okay, here we go. I'll get that adjusted to where I like to adjust my wigs, and especially my lace fronts, by grabbing the tab and lifting and moving that around. That way I don't stretch the lace at all. I hate to do that, and I would not want to pull out the hairs. I know we can apply a little pressure, but okay. So at first glance, oh my gosh, she feels so comfortable, so light, so easy. Okay, I've got her parted on the left. Apparently that's where it originally was parted with that. I don't know if we looked at that, the zigzag part. Polly Young's known for that. Doesn't mean you have to leave it like that. With the fact that this is a monofilament, we can do a straight part. We can do any kind. We can part it on the right as well. And of course, these bangs will need some training if you change where they're coming from, if you like it from that side. You can also trim them and create bangs for a full side front bang, or you can just sweep them to the sides. But we have that option with this particular wig. Isn't that wonderful? We can do whatever we want. Then of course I would train them to come up off the face a little bit. Just to do that, come off the face, just a tad. And of course, you can train this whichever way you want. That's just for the hairline at the lace front, but everywhere else, I don't know that there's any training necessary. I'll do a spin for you here real quick, okay? Go around this side. She is lightweight. There is not a lot of hair. It moves and feels so soft and silky. I love it. I love the length. It gives you that little bit of razor cut right there. And you can do just about anything you want with it. It looks like I've got a little bump up here, a cowlick. So I would probably train that down a little bit too. And let's see, maybe I will just go back to parting it over here. There. Let's talk about the dimensions. Okay. So, okay, Simply Elegant. She weighs 3 ounces, so she's not a lot of hair. And if you have always had thin and fine hair, and you are not used to a lot of permatease, or even if this is your very first wig purchase, I know the price point is a little bit above everything else that Polly Young has, with the exception of her couture line. But you can get these on sale frequently at fairly good discounts. But this would be the perfect match. I mean, if this is your hairstyle, you're not used to a lot of hair, it's just finding a color that's close to your natural hair color. And she comes in 19 colors. So there's good choices to choose from. So let's take a look. The front here is 7 inches. The top right here, behind the front, the top and the crown are both 11.5 inches. So that's where we get this little bit of length back here. The sides and the upper back. So this side right here and the upper back are 10. The nape is 5 inches. So you've got lots of good coverage. And she is comfortable, very comfortable. Now I know that the way she is right out of the box, if I bend my head forward, I get hair in my face. And for me, I need to do something about that. And so I would probably try to train her up and back first. You can also train them to stay out of your eyes by twisting them and twirling them back, and then put this in storage like that. Put it back in the box and leave it twisted like that. And that will it'll train the hairs to come back and away from the face a little bit more. If you really want to, you can cut bangs into this, and then that would solve the problem of leaning forward and having the hair fall in your face. It would just stop right here. So that's another really good way to do that. So anyway, this is Simply Elegant by Jaclyn Smith, her 100% hand-tied and monofilament lace front wig. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me any comments that you have down below. Until next time, we'll see ya. Bye-bye.